morning. This is my first time trying out StreamYard. First time trying out StreamYard. Hi, good morning. How are you? So today is Monday, second, we're both at work. So I'm just gonna spend my morning here on YouTube saying hi to all of you. So good morning. How are you doing? Take some donuts. Remember, as you come in to like and share. And while you're there, I'm having a young juice. I'm having jerk chicken patty, mango peach and lemonade juice. Morning. What is that? Repeat what you said. I don't hear you. Yeah, you remembered. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good morning. How are you guys this morning? I'm your first to me and my hubby. I'll be there all morning. You can stop by and wish me something nice for my anniversary. Just checking my emails. You didn't sleep last night and your bed to be emailing people at nights about work. Hi, good morning. Pleasant morning to you as you stop by. Just want to say hi to all of you and thank you for stopping by. Please give me a thumbs up as you go and share. As you can see, today is my second wedding anniversary, but I'm at work. I'm at work and hubby's at work. So a celebration with beyond work. So that's how it goes. But it worked, right? Yeah. Working hard right now. So you gotta do it. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Morning, newbie. Good morning to you. My first time using StreamYard. Morning. I'm just here. It's my second wedding anniversary today. And I'm here at work and not at work. So I just decided to pop on. Yeah. How are you doing this morning, newbie? So to be this minutes. Everyone was asking me if I wanted to ticket for today. That's my PayPal account. I just posted it. Thank you. I'm trying to somebody to use and try to share the link. Jesus. No, share me. Give me a minute. Just give me a second or someone share it. Yeah, it says guest and it says invite a guest. Turn this thing to your guests. You may also want to share instruction. And I will just copy. Yes, we're working on it. I'm using my phone, but I don't know how to type. Give me a second. Guys, I'm gonna share it now. Come on, son. Yo. That's the link you get. I think you can click on the link and then it can come up. So the link in the chat, the live chat, put the link there. So I think you can take it from there. And for all the persons who were asking earlier today, instead of what I wanted a gift. That's my people account, and that's it. Thank you. Well, you be your life too. Happy 6th birthday to you, be 6th birthday to you, the TV. 6th birthday to you, the TV. Big up yourself, you be. Just realize that you're alive too. Miss you, be probably. Hi, Israel. How are you? How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Remember to give me a like and share out. Thank you. And yes, as you can see, today is my 2nd wedding anniversary, but we are both at our jobs. So I decided to just spend the morning here with you guys. And as you guys come in, for everybody who's asking me, was asking yesterday who knew it was going to be my 2nd anniversary, I wanted a gift. See, I put my PayPal account in the chat. Thank you for everything that you're coming my way. Thanks for being here. Yes, I do wear glasses. Hi, Sister Easily. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, Sister Easily. I appreciate it. Please remember to like and give me a thumbs up and a share out. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate the love of Sister Easy. Thanks for being here. As you can see, I'm at work. Hubby's also at work. So, yes. Celebration will happen when work is all over and all these things. Yeah. And as I repeat, everyone who is asking if I wanted what would I want, I put my PayPal account in the chat. I need to pin it. My PayPal account is pinned. So if you want to give me some love.
Can you hear me? Morning.
Morning, newbie. We have newbie on 3.
Alright, if you hear some vehicle screaming, driving.
You like clean anybody, you be?
No, driving, just driving.
Yeah. Thank you, Sister Izzy. Have a
All right.
wonderful, wonderful day.
All right, so now that I'm here, I can actually answer questions a bit better now because I can give a full detailed answer as to everything.
So everybody who's here, we want to ask about really becoming tuber, but any of the best YouTubers. Ruby's on team. You can ask him any question you want to ask him.
Yeah, today I found it interesting. Today makes 6 years since I've created.
Yes, I just saw. Yeah, I realized you were online, and I was like, oh my God, today is 6 years since you are UTV. So you're celebrating an anniversary too, and so am I.
5th anniversary. Wow.
Today's my wedding anniversary.
Wow. See, 23rd is always a good day.
Yes, because 23rd of August is my birthday. So it's the 23rd, you see that number?
Yeah, my girlfriend was born on the 23rd. So. Right. And when I chose my driver number, I chose 230. Ironically, because 23rd is her birthday and the 30th is my daughter's birthday. So both
nice. Nice.
So yeah, people, feel free to ask. I don't mind sharing information because I like to give people as much power as I can give them to see what they do with it. It makes for interesting content. You just see how much people can do with the information you give them, and then you're like, oh, I didn't even know you could do this.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to learn the perks and just finding my way.
Alright, so I see a lot of people doing silent lives nowadays, right? It's not a bad formula to gain watch time, but it's not the best formula to gain watch time. There's much better ways that you can do it. Like, for example, with your life, if you have, what most people tend to forget is that at the end of the day, you're on YouTube as a content creator. Your main goal is to create content for your audience. And if what you're doing with the channel isn't creating content for the audience, then what you're doing is you're just creating content for yourself. Everybody wants to get monetized and they want the watch hours and stuff, but I tell them, at the end of the day, what you have to think about is not how much watch hours or how much of this you can get and how much of that you can get. What you need to think about is how much value you can let the channel have for the people who are watching it. Because at the end of the day, you can have 4,000 watch hours, you can have 1,000 views. If the channel isn't providing value for people, no one is going to watch. And if no one is watching, then you're not going to get any views. If you're not getting any views, you're not going to make any money. So even if you get monetized, you still will be working for months on end with nothing to show for it. If you understand, right? So it's like if you show up to work every day, you're supposed to clock in, like, let's say 25 hours per week, right? But you show up to work and you don't clock in a full 25 hours per week. Every single day that you shorten your hours, you shorten your money, and then you take a much longer time for you to actually for you to get to that point where you can start seeing some actual money from the hard work that you're putting in. So
yeah, I was actually wondering about the silent thing. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh no.
Alright, so here's the benefits to a silent stream. You get to meet more YouTubers because other YouTubers are looking for silent life to promote their brand and themselves in. So that's how it would work out in your favor, right? That is how it would work out in your favor. But if you're looking for a way to get your channel out there and to grow your channel, you have to find something that you are good and comfortable doing and present that to the audience. Because, for example, even with the silent live, if you notice, 90% of the people who are in the silent live are other content creators. You rarely ever see somebody comes to a silent live and say, I'm just here to support or whatever. Like with me, I mostly just come there just to support because my type of content is different from the people who usually do that. They do real life content. I do gaming. It wouldn't be beneficial to me for them to subscribe to me because they won't be interested in the type of content I produce and they won't watch the type of content that I produce. So it would be a waste of their time for them to subscribe, right? And a waste of my time to try to cater towards them because now I will alienate the majority of my audience, right? So that's how you have to view that. So in the case of silent live, I always recommend Steve. Okay. In the case of silent live, I always tell them, if you're even doing a silent live, give it a proper name, right? That way people searching for something can figure it out. Like you can name it, this technique can get you a lot of views. And then you do something like that. In comparison to you just name it silent live. Only content creators will looking for silent live. So you're doing yours. You just give it a nice title. You say, alright. See if I find a nice name. Telling you how the government system works. Something that you are fully aware of and you know how it works, right? So then now you can explain to people how the government system works and they can get a better understanding about it. Some people might be looking for it, or like for example the other day when we had the new ID system that was called the new IDs that were coming in, that would be a topic that you could actually jump on and say, all right, so this is how the new IDs will work and you won't need to pay for it, etc., etc. These are things that most people would be looking for and they would find. Because I've done videos on like how to add your Jamaican bank account to your PayPal, how to change your NCB Midas card to your NCB debit card. These are videos that perform relatively well because people are looking for these kind of things. So
especially when they want to do it on their own.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to figure out something that the audience would be looking for, and then you have to present it in a way where they can say, all right, they can understand everything that's going on here, and it's not a massive inconvenience to them if they should watch it. And then you have to also present it in a way that it doesn't seem like you are trying to stretch it for the sake of watch time. Because a lot of people try to stretch things. As 8 minutes, you can run mid-roll ads. Never try to stretch 2 minutes of content into 8 minutes. It's not good for your retention. It's not good for your click-through rate. If you can get 70% retention, which is like the golden number, hard to get, but it can be done. I've done it on videos before, right? But if you can get 70% retention, it can do a lot for your channel. So all you need to do is just basically say, all right, you have a topic which is like 2 minutes or 5 minutes long. How can you get as much information, sensible information from that topic, but deliver it in less than the time that the topic can be delivered?
Yes, I've tried that stretching method, and it kind of exhausts you because at the end of the day, you really finish the information in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, when you really look at it, as a because like most people look at it as a creator, which is you can get as much watch time from this video as possible. And I tell them, you're looking at it wrong. If you're thinking about how much watch time you can get from the video, then you're going to make the video as long as you can and not make the video as good as you can. If you can make the video as good as you can, then the video will eventually get as much watch time. The video can get as much watch time as you want, because then more people will watch it and more people will enjoy it. Then hence you getting your video promoted more. Because once your click-through rate starts going up, YouTube will start promoting your video to more and more people. And then you will find that you start getting more and more views because more people are seeing your videos. So more promotion, more views, more watch time. So you might end up getting 2,000 watch time from a 2-minute video and only 5 hours of watch time from a 5-minute or a 15-minute video, because the value that the person finds in the 2-minute video is much more than the value that they find in the 15-minute video. Because once they start the video and the information is not being delivered to them immediately, they're going to click through the video, find the information, which is like 2 minutes or so, and then they're going to leave after they get that information. So anything else they have to say through the rest of the video, they're gonna leave. And if you tell people to watch the entire video, people most times on average will not watch the entire video, right? Telling a person to watch the entire video does not guarantee that the person will watch the entire video. The only thing that guarantees that the person will watch the entire video is if there is value in the entire video. That is the only thing that can guarantee a person watching the entire video. So what you have to do is find a way. You have to find a way to deliver the content from the beginning of the video to the end of the video in a way that they can find value in it.
Exactly. Because, I know exactly what you're saying, because I tried to stretch you out too. And then I realized, but the message could be in 3 minutes. I could have finished that 3 minutes.
Yeah, because almost everybody does it, because I've done it with videos in the past. But it's now that I'm starting to look at things now as a viewer now and not as a content creator now, where I see that maybe not stretching it for stretching the 2-minute video to 3 minutes isn't a good idea. And then try to see how well I can limit this video to make it as short as possible. It's like you know a topic and then you start realizing other people that know the topic as well, they are stretching these videos longer, and then you are watching the video and you don't feel like finish watching this video. So it's the same effect when from the other side, where they are watching it from your perspective and they're like, this person is really just trying to stretch it. So you just have to just work on it. As I say, it just takes time and a little bit of effort. And every time you do the video, just re-edit it, go back over it, see if you see where you can improve, make the video better, shorter, tighten up all of that extra time that you're spending, the explanation, get directly to the point from the beginning to the end of the video, right? Intros and outros are things that are being removed now from most content creators' videos, right? Or if they do have an intro or an outro, they keep it as short as possible. So you might end up having a 2-second intro. Mine used to be 7 seconds. I've changed it now to about 1.5 seconds. The outro used to be like 7-8 seconds. Change it now to just thank you very much, take care, and then that's it. That's the outro. So
I'm actually at that point, because I was trying to have maybe a 10-second.
Yeah, because what you're trying to do is the moment the person clicks on it. So you have to treat it like YouTube ads. So within 5 seconds, if the person don't find value within 5 seconds, they're going to click somewhere else. That's why most people nowadays, if they're looking for something to teach them how to fix something, if the minute they realize that it's an Indian accent, you can't watch that video, because Indians are more tech savvy than a lot of the people in the world. So you click on something, how to fix broken toaster. You hear an Indian accent, you say, alright, this must work because it's an Indian. You watch it, and then if it don't work, then you try another one until eventually you find the one that you're looking for. It's the same thing when it comes to other YouTube videos. If somebody asks how to share your StreamYard link, you start the video, you say, hello. Most people say, what's up guys, it's your boy or it's your girl. Terrible way to start it. It's generic and it's cringy. Find your own unique way how to start it. For me, I say, what is up at Tumbos? Tumbos is what I call my audience. And then I say, it's captain here because I'm the captain of the army of Tumbos. So the reference makes sense to people. Yeah, so the reference makes sense to people who are a part of the channel. And to new people, it's different from everything else that they have seen, which they are used to. It's your boy and it's your girl. So you start the channels, you start the video, you say, hello everyone, I am so and so. Today I'm going to be telling you how to fix whatever the problem is that you are having. First thing you want to do is you want to do this, then do this, and then do this. And once you do this, the problem will be fixed. So thank you, like, share, and subscribe. Take care of yourself. Done. That's the video. Done. Nothing fancy, nothing that. Because all the other things that you do, the minute the person gets the information, they're gone. So everything else that you do from that point on is just a waste of your time, because the audience won't be watching it. So you do your best. Try to make it as short as possible. Get directly to the point. Save yourself the time, because the worst part is you putting in hours of effort into a video to get seconds, if lucky, of results. You understand?
That is true.
So
that is true.
Yeah.
That is definitely true.
Yeah. So not all cases more times mean better video, right? Or longer videos mean better videos. Oftentimes, the time invested in the video is invested to make the video better and not to make the video longer. And that's where a lot of people get it confused. I have videos that I edit which are like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, sometimes even 25 seconds. These take weeks to edit, but it's because there's a quality that you're looking for from that video, and that's why you put in all that time to ensure that you can get it to the way you want it. So that's how you have to view it. So it's not how much time you can get out of the video. And that's why I tell people, don't worry about the watch hours and the subscribers and the watch hours. If you do a good enough job at making a video, even with no subscribers, if the video is something that people are looking for, YouTube will promote the video. Because when people see videos, they don't see how much subscribers you have. What they see is the video that they are looking for.
Yes, Miss
So
Johnson.
they will see it, they will click it, they will watch
Exactly.
it. Yeah, they will see it, click it, watch it, enjoy it, and share it. And
Miss
then
Johnson, please remember to give me a thumbs up and share. Yeah, she's saying that that's why a lot of TikTok goes viral, because they are short and to the
because
point.
the video satisfies a need. And that's where a lot of creators fail to remember, is that at the end of the day, you're trying to satisfy a need. If you, whatever content it is that you're making, you're still trying to satisfy a need. Whether the content is for information, entertainment, or recreation, it is still to satisfy a need. So you have to, at the end of the day, remember that. And if the need that is necessary is not being satisfied, then the audience won't be satisfied. The click-through rate will go down, and then YouTube will see that and say, okay, all right, so people are not interested in watching this particular video by this particular person. So it's not going to be promoted as much as the same video by somebody else who is doing all the right things. So as long as you keep the consumer in mind whenever you are making videos, you will always get better results in the views and everything. And then now, by doing that, you will not only get better views, but you also get a better reputation. So more people will know you as being the channel that gets straight to the point, deliver the content in a manner that they can enjoy. And then eventually you will get more views and more subscribers. And then by then you won't even have to watch how many subscribers you get to say, all right, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. You won't need to worry about those kind of things anymore, because by then everything will be working the way it's supposed to be working. So because hypothetically, if tomorrow you woke up 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers, just out of nowhere like that, because YouTube, I think they're going to lower the limits to get monetized this year. You know? They spoke about it not yesterday but the day before. They're
Really?
lowering the requirements to get monetized. Yeah, so you might be able to get monetized with either less subscribers or less hours, one of the two. But they are working on it right now to
What you're
actually
not saying?
lower the requirement.
Wow.
Because at the end of the day, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to pull in more advertisers. And in order to pull in more advertisers, they need more advertiser data. And the best way to get more advertiser data is to get more content creators monetized and sharing their content and getting more views on ads. So they're basically being forced now to get more people monetized, to run more ads, because less and less people are continuing on the platform because they're seeing less and less reason to stay on YouTube. Because you're not going to stay on YouTube if you're not seeing any profit from it. So you're going to leave. So they say, all right,
Okay.
now let's see. Now let's see if we can get some more people on the platform. That way we can get some more advertisers to come over, which is more money for them, which is better for all of us. Because the more money they can get from advertisers is the more money they can pay out to creators. And then the cycle just keeps on spinning. Yeah, so if you should get all the requirements tomorrow, which is fine. However, as I said, the fact that you don't have a format to maintain an audience, to keep them watching, that is where the problem comes in.
Oh,
You have to have
have
a
you read
format
what
to maintain an
Inside
audience.
JA says? He's saying that one important point is to try to not be all over the place with your content, because what does is confuse the algorithm, and then YouTube don't know who exactly to serve your content to. That's a good point.
Alright. So if you're on PC, if you're on the computer when you're using YouTube, when you go to YouTube Studio, if you click on a video and then you click the analytics for the video, I think if you go to reach, I think it's the reach tab or the audience tab, you will see a part that says the click-through rate. On that tab, it will show you how much people YouTube recommends the content to, what percentage of that people click the content, and how much of that converts to views. Because say YouTube serves their content to 10,000 people. So of that 10,000 people, 1,000 click on it, and of the 1,000 people, only 50 people actually watch the video, right? So that's what your click-through rate is. Your click-through rate is actually that amount of person who actually watch the video. So what you have to do is use that data now, and then you can read it and see what portions of the video more people watch, and say, all right, what did I do wrong? Show the majority of the video why people stop watching this particular section of the video, start watching this particular section, or not watching the entire video at all. So you can use that data to make better informed decisions when making your videos in the future. And the more you repeat that process, the better it is for you as a creator.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of people would say that the algorithm is against them, but the algorithm is learning based on what the people who are watching your videos are doing. So if you are not doing something right, it's not the algorithm that is causing it to not work out for you. It's basically you either did something wrong or you haven't done something good enough. If that makes sense. Make sense to anybody? Am I frozen? Hello? Hello. Oh, she disconnected. I think she disconnected. All right, she'll be reconnecting back soon, hopefully. If you can hear me, let me know in chat if you can hear me still until she reconnects. Inside Jay, one important point is to try to not be all over the place with your content, because what does confuse the algorithm, and then YouTube won't know exactly what to serve the content to. Not necessarily, because I do gaming content, and in between doing gaming content, I do gaming, tech, news, comedy. I do a bunch of different things. But how the algorithm works basically is the algorithm serves specific content to specific people based on their interest. So if someone is interested in gaming, they will serve them my gaming content. If they are interested in cars, it will serve them my car content. And if they are interested in landscape, it will serve them my landscape content. So the algorithm will serve people who are interested in specific content, not based on what your channel is about, but based on the interest of the people who watch your content. So if somebody watch my car video and then watch another car video, that tells the algorithm that my content should be served to people who watch similar car videos like that one. And it will keep doing that until for whatever reason, things start changing. And it will keep learning from more and more people, and say, all right, people who watch his car video also watch gaming videos, and serve it up to people who watch gamers, and so on and so forth, right? So it won't necessarily confuse the algorithm, because the algorithm, it learns from the people who watch your content and not from the content itself. So you can do any number of mixtures of the types of content that you do. It won't confuse the algorithm, right? It will confuse the audience that subscribe, but not the algorithm, right? And that's what you have to do sometimes. Sometimes you have to just see something that you are passionate about and you know about, but it is not the core topic of your channel. You make a video on it, you put it out there, and that might be the video that goes viral first, and you get a whole bunch of it. Welcome back to Two Pieces. This is the thing I love about StreamYard, because even though you're disconnected,
Hi, happy life.
you kept the stream up.
Morning. Yes.
Yeah, even though you're disconnected, you kept the stream
Yeah, you
up.
can jump on back.
So the audience is. God, no more show. Someone else try to talk. Yeah, that's how that part of the algorithm works, right? So
Well,
it's
guys,
a bit more tricky than you think,
my morning has expired.
right? Yeah, morning. So, like,
So
take me for
thank you,
example. I
thank you,
do
thank
gaming
you.
videos. But I think my top video right now is a PayPal video. And most of my top videos have always been videos about how to get certain things done.
Oh,
Yeah, because those are the videos that I've spent time researching and constructing them together in a way that the audience can understand and, So because of that now, it's so much easier for them to digest the content. So it reaches a much wider audience. And these are videos from like 4 or 5 years ago, right? And these videos are still to this day getting hundreds of views per day and bringing in $15, $20, $30 a month.
because persons need that information.
Yeah, so yeah, if as I said, once the video is done properly, because for me to do a video 4 or 5 years ago and people still watching it today for a topic that can be updated today, tomorrow, or today, somebody else can do a video today and people still watching it, that's because it was well done. So it's just a matter of how is the best way that I can make this video, right? So once you remove the element of you want subscribers and you want watch hours and you just focus on what's the best way for me to give value to the people who would be watching me. For me, I do giveaways. It costs me $1,000 a month, and that's an easy cost for me as a working person to give away $1,000 a month. That's like $2 lunch, right? So it's an easy cost for me. So setting myself, all right, cool, $1,000 a month, no problem. It has gotten me from 1,000 to 7,500 and soon to 8,500, right? So it's not about this can be a way for me to do this or that, but more like this is a way for the consumers, the people who are watching the channel, to find value in the channel. So they are here and they find something valuable in the channel.
Morning.
Yeah, that's just it. Once you start looking at it that way,
Well,
you will have
Newbie, thank you for the valuable information. Trust me, it helps. Well, inside JA, I understand what you're saying because I heard somebody said the same thing. Who
about the algorithm? Like from the outside.
you were saying,
so
Newbie, about?
a lot of people.
No, you were saying about Continue.
So about the algorithm thing, what most people forget is that the algorithm is not serving up content to like one person. It's serving up content to millions upon billions of people. So what it serves to you. Say for example, you have 3 YouTube YouTube accounts on your device. You have one for you, one for your husband, and one for your child, right? All three of them are subscribed to your channel, right? And you only watch your own video. What YouTube shows you doesn't show your husband and it doesn't show your child, right? But the minute you click on something separate, YouTube starts serving up different type of content to you from your husband and from your child. And then it will start serving you a different set of content every single time you tune in. So the whole premise is that YouTube serves different content to different people. So the algorithm will be serving your content to tens of thousands, to up to hundreds of thousands, and even millions of people. You now just have to figure out who your target audience is and focus on them. Because no matter what type of content you produce, as long as there's an audience out there for it, YouTube will serve that content to them. It is up to the audience decision whether or not they will be interested in the content that you are producing, and then YouTube uses that data now to make its decision as to whether or not it should continue serving that content to this type of people.
I have 1 minute, Yubi. I'm about to end this live because I had got to go to work and do some work. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate the information, and thank you for everyone for being here. I appreciate you all.
Always happy to.
Enough love.
Alright, you take care.
Bye.
Thanks again for giving me the opportunity to use the platform.
Definitely. See you later. You're welcome.